Hi, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Divine Healing with Love channel. Welcome back to the capital LOVE tribe. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your love and your support, for supporting the channel. I really appreciate all of the love and support. Thank you for showing up for yourself, for loving yourself, for healing yourself, for being kind to yourself, for doing the work, for honoring yourself, for being aware and present and moving forward in your journey. This is healing for you, is healing for me. Thank you. I'm so grateful to serve. I'm so grateful to be here to help you on your journey. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So today's pick a card is a request from someone from the capital LOVE tribe. They asked for a past life healing or past life reading. So I'm going to make this a past life healing message, okay? And so these messages, they're going to come, although it may be past life, these may be some of the same things you're dealing with in your current lifetime, on your current life journey, on your current life path, because these energies run concurrently together. Really, time is an illusion. All these dimensions, all these different energies it's all happening at the same time. It's all happening just in another space, another place, another dimension in the universe, okay? So if you heal this, what comes through, what could be from a past life or could be happening now, this can help you in your current life journey, help you to remove more emotional blocks, help you to release more, help you to remove baggage or, trauma or mental blocks, okay? That's going to be the intention for this reading. So pile 1, raise your vibration. Pile 2, clear, cancel, and release. Okay. And pile 3, ask and receive. Timestamps will be linked below. If you feel called to choose more than one pile, follow your intuition and your judgment. Just trust yourself. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, that information is below. Thank you, and I will see you in your reading. Hi, pile 1. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Divine Healing with Love experience. Welcome back to the capital LOVE tribe. Thank you for being here. My name is Nicole. I'm so grateful that you are here. Thank you for showing up for yourself. Thank you for loving yourself. Let's get into it. Raise your vibration. Past life healing. So, in a past life, you had issues with raising your frequency, raising your vibration. You are a high vibrational being. However, your circumstances and the situations that you were going through at that time created low frequency energy within your energy field, okay? And it was difficult for you to raise your frequency in order to have better outcomes, better situations, a better life, okay? Many of you were living in a lower frequency in a past life, and it was difficult for you to raise your frequency. So this lifetime, you're really being pushed to raise your, and I just saw 111, raise your vibration, raise your frequency, keep that frequency high and protect it, and keep on gaining a higher frequency, okay? That's going to be really, really important. Many of you would attract a lot of energy vampires. Again, that could be something that is happening with you this lifetime, because you had a beautiful light. You had a very strong solar plexus and a very strong sacral chakra, okay? Those two chakras were really strong, and that's the masculine and feminine energy. So you had a very strong balance between your masculine and feminine energy. However, many of you your energy fields were attacked by lower frequency individuals and lower vibrational situations. And this kept you in a low frequency where you were not supposed to be, okay? Now let's get some more out. Let's find out more about your past life here. All right, we have 6 of Cups, the Hermit, the Devil, Nine of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, the Star, Five of Swords. Wow, you see this? Knives straight up in the back. And look at that. Being chained to something. Wow, okay. I'm going to get into this. Three of Pentacles, the Empress, and you guys have a lot of cards. Six of Wands. Oh, this feels deep. And Two of Wands. Okay. All right. Let's see. Is this all in a shot here? Okay. Let's get into this. Okay. I'm getting a lot of different things going on here. So you take what storyline you feel resonates for you. Maybe all of them will resonate. Okay. But it's a lot going on here. In a past life, many of you were so special, so unique, so gifted. Many of you just naturally had that high vibrational frequency, and you will find yourselves wrapped up with individuals that stole your light, that dimmed your light. Again, some of these things could be happening to you this lifetime, okay? Because it just all runs together, okay? But what I'm seeing here is this. Many of you, because of your uniqueness, because of your special talents, many of you have like special healing abilities, special creative gifts, just very special and unique gifts, like very one of a kind, very magical, very ethereal, okay? Very standout energy. And some of you were in situations where it was like you were like the Cinderella of the family. You know, I'm just getting this energy of you had, you know, family members jealous of you. Some of you, this is royal energy as well. Either you were a leader or royalty within the community or within the village or within the kingdom, okay? And you were extremely gifted and unique. Like it was very, like not only were you very good looking, because I'm definitely getting a very like attractive energy here, but it was also an energy of, again, just very gifted and special. And it was almost like some of you had like a halo. Like people saw your light. It was evident. It was not like it was something that people did not see. And many of you, because they were jealous of you and jealous of your gifts and jealous of your light, they tried to make you feel less than, or they tried to steal your gifts. Some of you would go to like, I'm getting this energy of like you went to like a warlock or a witch or someone that you felt like, and again, it's nothing wrong with being a witch here. Okay. I want to say that you have the positive and the negative with everything. Okay, you have some positive people who consider themselves a witch, and they're positive. They work for the light. However, you have some dark witches as well. Okay, but what I'm seeing here, some of you went to someone, it could have been a witch, a warlock, someone who you felt was a positive individual, and this person was not positive. They were, you know, of the darkness. Okay, and they like stole a lot of your light. They stole a lot of your gifts. Like they either poisoned you or they did something. Like they captured your essence within something, some type of craft or some type of material that they had, okay? And I'm getting for some of you, like they either like poisoned you or they put you under some type of spell. They did something to steal your light. And it was like many of you were cast off and written off as crazy, written off as you don't know what you're talking about, written off as you lost your mind, written off as what happened to Pile One. It was like a lot of you, your beauty faded. A lot of you, it was like your gifts faded. Like things just went away. You went to someone, like whoever this individual was in the community, for help. It was like you were going to them for help, to receive guidance. You weren't going to them to be manipulated. You thought this person had the best intentions for you. And for some of you, again, I feel like this is happening now. You were wrapped up in some individuals who you thought had the best intentions for you, but they didn't. And they tricked you, and they, manipulated you, and they made you feel like they were trying to help you, or made you feel like they made you feel like they had your best, your best, the best intentions for you. But that was not true. And they did a lot of things to steal your gifts, steal your talents, steal your abilities, steal your shine. But the thing is that they can never do that. Many of you are meant to be in the spotlight. Whatever capacity that is for you, you're meant to shine in the spotlight. You are the one. This card here, I'm trying to see what she's holding. I think it's a baby. I can't tell. But anyway, and it's like you effortlessly shine. You don't have to try. You don't have to do anything to shine. And this is what your past life needs you to know. You is you. You don't need anyone to shine. You don't need anything to shine. Like, you just have to be you. You naturally have it. Like, do you see here with the star? You see how she's like, I guess she's supposed to be naked. This is what it appears to be, right? That means that she doesn't need anything. She's just shining. Get what I'm saying here? It's like she doesn't need someone else next to her. She doesn't need these clothes. She doesn't need anything to shine. She's just shining on her own, in her own independent energy. And this is why your past life is like, raise your frequency so you can see this. In past lives, you thought you needed people. And this is, again, not to say you don't need to collaborate, not to say you don't need community. I'm not saying that at all. But what I'm saying is, you see a very individual situation here, a very independent situation here. The conflict comes in when other people are trying to come around you and steal your light. Even here with the Empress, you see this. She's standing tall. She's standing strong. She's standing in her own light, her own power, secure within herself and confident. Your past life needs you to heal those wounds around that, because some of you were stabbed in the back. You see this here? You had people stabbing you in the back who were supposed to be loving and caring for you. For some of you, your mother killed you. For some of you, your friends stabbed you in the back. You had sisters or brothers here that stabbed you in the back. And these were things you did not see coming. And they had you chained to these beliefs that you needed them to shine. You needed their approval. You needed them to help you be successful, to help you be who you are. And that's a damn lie. Like, that was a lie. And that was never true. It was always in you. It was always you. You were the captivating one. You were the gifted one. For some of you, you have been, I don't know, I just have to say it, excuse my language, you've been fucked over many times this lifetime. Like, people made you feel like you need them in order to be successful, or you need their support, or you need their, their handshake, or their pat on the back, or their approval, their validation. You're no one without them. And that's bullshit. I don't know why I'm getting fired up. Maybe this is my pile. I don't know. But you know what? What I'm hearing is, this has always been you. It's always been you. And you've been manipulated to believe so many lifetimes that it hasn't been you. You need someone, you need other people to shine. That's not true. Now let's get some more out. Let's find out some more. Look at this. Regal, royal-like presence. Work on being humble and grateful. Okay, Asia, scribe, sadness. Yeah, wow, this is some more coming down now. And shaman. Okay, past life healing here. This is coming up because this needs to be healed. Okay, this needs to be healed because some of you, let's pull back that card. That card is so deep. I really hope. Some of you were really betrayed by some close people. Some of you felt like, okay, some of you, you have You were royalty, okay? Honestly, I'm getting more than one past life here. So, just kind of ride with this. Um, for some of you it was in Asia, or you have past life roots in Asia. But when I'm getting here, some of you were royalty, okay? And, people made you feel bad for that. People made you feel bad for you being royal. Some of you, it's like you've been royalty many times. So people made you feel bad, like you just have that air about you. And when I say air, I'm not saying that that's a bad thing. Okay. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is you carry yourself differently. Like I said, many of you shine without trying. It's very effortless. You don't try to do anything and you just shine. You just illuminate. So when you were not royalty, I feel like you always had that energy. That energy is in your Akashic. You can't help it. It doesn't go away. You just go into, you just tap back into that. So I feel like people tried to make you feel like you weren't grateful. People tried to make you feel like you were not humble, or, like you're stuck up, or you think you're better than everyone, or you think you're too good. People really, in your past lives, people really tried to demonize you. They really tried to make you feel bad for you being you. I cannot say this enough. It's like all you were doing was being yourself. That's all you've ever been doing. Now, I'm not saying that parts of you don't trigger people. Parts of you, and again, that's not your fault. That's not your problem. But I feel like all you've ever been trying to do is be you. And it was difficult for you to gain acceptance. And this brought in a lot of sadness. The sadness is within your Akashic. You feeling bad for being you. You feeling like you could not be yourself because you did not gain that acceptance. And the biggest thing to heal this is for you to love and accept yourself. And I know that may sound redundant, but it's really true. And the thing about it is that this is coming up because you know how to heal this. Shaman, you are your own healer. Carries ancient wisdom and teachings close to earth. You have ancient wisdom within you to heal this. You've only tried to be yourself, and people tried to demonize you. People killed you. For many of you, you were killed by family members. Like you were, and some of you were secretly killed. Like it was a situation, like let's just say, for example, someone took, like you and a sister, or you and a mother, or you and another family member, brother or something, went out to a lake. That person would drown you, and then they came back and told everyone that you drowned. Like they really killed you. Some of you, this happened. Like someone killed you, but they told everyone else, they covered it up and told everyone else that they didn't kill you. Okay, like things like that, like terrible things like that happen. And it's like, although your soul transcended to another journey, your soul remembers it. It's in your Akashic. And that brings sadness because if a family member killed you, you're thinking that this family member loves you, this family member was supposed to protect you, this family member is supposed to have your back. And here they are, they're jealous, or whatever their issue is with you, they killed you. That brought on a lot of sadness, okay? Your past life, you were a writer, or you were again, many of you are very creative and very gifted. You have a lot of gifts, but writing is sticking out here. Okay, you have a special gift with writing, and you were shining for your abilities. Many of you were used and taken advantage of for your abilities. Let's just say, they knew you had all the talent, you had all the brains, but they knew you lacked that confidence. Many of you, again, you had this natural beauty, natural light, but again, I feel like it was just like a lack of confidence, or just the situations you dealt with. People manipulated you, okay? And so those manipulators saw that you didn't really have the confidence, but you had the talent. They saw your gifts. So they would take your work and put their name on it and just tell you, oh, it was a mistake. They'll change it, or they'll make it right. And they continue to manipulate and steal from you. Many of you, people stole from you. They lied to you. They killed you. They betrayed you. It's a deep sense of betrayal here, okay? Deep. Now let's find out, how is this affecting your this lifetime, okay? Transportation, galactic, persecution, wow, and inquisition. communal living, angels. Okay, how is it affecting your lifetime? It's affecting some of you from moving forward. But this transportation here, this is saying that some of you, when you want to move forward with situations, like let's just say you're a creative person or within your career, whatever the situation is, okay? You you sometimes lack that confidence, or there's subconscious energy around, am I good enough? Am I gifted enough? Are they going to betray me? Are they going to stab me in the back? Are they going to hurt me? You're being asked to trust where you're being guided and trust where you're being led, and that the persecution is over. Many of you, again, were persecuted for your beauty, your good looks, your gifts, again, you just being you. Many of you, again, were extremely gifted, not only gifted physically, but you were gifted with those gifts and those talents and that light. You just had that something to you, that thing that a lot of people didn't have, because many of you are galactic, okay? You are star seeds, you're indigos, your soul existed in other places in the universe, not just here on earth. So you were different, you're very unique, and people saw this in you. But they saw that you lacked either confidence, or you just, some of you had that innocence to you where, you didn't think about those things. It's kind of just like this purity and this innocence. And the people persecuted you and they questioned you. Who do you think you are? Where do you come from? What are you doing? Some of you were either into also some things that were considered taboo. It could have been some spiritual things or esoteric things that people did not approve of in the community as well, okay? And you were persecuted for that as well. But you felt persecuted this lifetime, okay? And it's coming through. You felt judged. You felt criticized. Some of you may have even felt manipulated or gaslit, things like that. But it's coming back to you, the essence of you. You are galactic. You are special. You are gifted. You are talented. You are rare. You are one of one. Many of you could even be an earth angel, or, you have a lot of angelic support here to help you move forward, because this is why I'm saying raise your vibration. Because when you raise your vibration, you're going to see your true beauty. You're going to see your true beauty, and you're going to not only see it, you will accept it and allow it. Allow it to flow. Allow you to be yourself. Allow that purity and that light to shine, where you're not worried about what they're thinking. You're not worried about what they're saying, or you're not worried about if they're going to attack you, or, try to create a narrative around you that's not true because they don't want you to shine. You know that you're safe. You know that you're divinely guided. You know what you're here to do. So raising your vibration, keeping that vibration high and getting it even higher and higher and higher is going to help you this lifetime. And knowing that you have that angelic support. You have support from your star family, from other, places in the universe as well, to help you to shine and be yourself and know that you won't be persecuted, that you are safe. Now, will everyone agree with what you have to say and what you're doing? No. Will people judge you? Absolutely. But that's not for you to worry about. When you get that vibration up, you don't even worry about things like that. Okay? And this is about moving forward and living in your truth, showing the world the real you, showing them that you're beautiful light, your purity, your divinity, and how you are different, and how you are gifted and you are creative, and knowing that, trusting that you're not going to be stabbed in the back, you're not going to be killed, you're not going to be hurt, betrayed, things like that. Okay, now let's get your final messages out. That was really beautiful. Let's get your final messages. Do the work. Healing energy. Learning, experience, and sacred plan. Okay, so this is coming up with the past life again. Loving and accepting yourself. Loving how gifted you are, how unique you are. And knowing that, this is a part of the plan. Like, it's a part of the plan for you to show how gifted and unique and creative you are, how different you are, how you bring a different energy to the collective. Your energy, your frequency, the light codes that you carry are different. They're not like everyone else's. So continue to heal that within, and know that this is a part of your destiny. It's a part of the plan. It's a part of your life purpose. Heal. Okay, do the work. Continue to love and accept yourself, cherish yourself, and love and accept your uniqueness and your creativity and your gifts and your talents. And cultivate that sense of safety within and that sense of it doesn't matter if they judge me. I'm going to keep raising my frequency and keep shining my light. And taking the things that you've learned and all this information you've been collecting, having gratitudes for the lessons, not getting stuck, continuing to move forward, but knowing that everything you've been through, even within your past lives as well, has helped shape and mold you to who you are today. And it's supporting you in your journey. Have gratitude for it and continue again to do the work. And doing the work is, again, that's shining your light. You know, they want you to be quiet. They want you to stop. They want you to stop being who you are. They want you to be like everyone else, but that's not going to happen. Continue to raise that frequency. Continue to shine your light. Continue to show the world who you are, because you are so significant and meant to be here. And we are grateful to have you. So if no one told you that they love you today, I love you. Thank you for being here. I'm proud of you. Keep going. You got this. You're so amazing. Love yourself. Cherish yourself. Honor yourself and honor your gifts and abilities and your uniqueness. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Hi, pal. This is pal 2. Hi, pal 2. Thank you. Welcome to your reading. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your love and your support. Welcome back to the capital LOVE tribe. Welcome back to the Divine Healing with Love experience. My name is Nicole. I'm so grateful that you are here. Let's get into your reading. Okay. Clear, cancel, and release. Okay, so let's talk about this for your past life energy here, past life healing. So in your past life, you struggled with releasing. You struggled with clearing your energy, clearing people out of your life that no longer serve you, releasing energies and people and situations that no longer serve you. You struggled with that. For some of you, it was because of codependency. But for some of you, it was just not fully seeing things for what they were. Like kind of like being blinded to certain situations, not fully seeing the whole picture, not seeing exactly what the situation was showing you, okay? And this created this blockage with releasing, and this blockage with letting people go, letting situations go, letting frequencies and energies go that just no longer served you. This could be something that you struggle with this lifetime as well, but it doesn't have to be. But this is within your past life, okay? This was definitely some difficulty for you. Now let's get some more messages. Let's find out what else. Okay, Queen of Swords. 5 of Pentacles. That's interesting. Okay. 2 of Pentacles. Strength. Eight of Swords. Ace of Cups. This is interesting. Okay, the Hierophant. Four of Cups. And then 6 of Swords. Okay. All right. So it's interesting. So for some of you, I'm getting that you will hold on too tight to things, certain things. And for some of you, I'm getting you would cut it off immediately. Like you didn't mess around with cutting things off. So what I'm getting is it's like you had issues with balance in your past life. Okay. Although the Justice card didn't come out, I'm channeling here. You had issues with balance. You had issues with balancing your emotions, balancing your frequency, balancing your energy. Sometimes you would be too quick to react. You could be very reactive, too impulsive with your actions, too quick to just cut something off, cut a person off, kill a person. For some of you, this was back in the times where people were just killing people, like some of you were in a position of authority, you were in a position of power, and, you had the ability to kill someone or tell someone to kill someone if you thought they were lying. So it was like this energy of sometimes you were too quick to react, too impulsive with your actions, and then other times you will be blinded to the truth, blinded to the need to cut someone off out of your life, remove yourself from a situation, or let a situation go and move forward. It's like there was no equilibrium here. It was like one extreme to the next. And some of you may struggle with balance this lifetime, with being from one extreme to the next, struggling with, you know, what to do in certain situations, being a bit impulsive in some situations, but then other situations just being kind of slow to react, slow to make a judgment call, slow to make a decision, trying to still feel things out. But it's like you kind of already know what it is, but you really have some type of fear around it, okay? For some of you, again, you have a killer instinct. Now, this is not to say, I'm not saying that you're killing people, but when I say killer instinct, meaning it's like you can definitely like kill someone with your words or slice someone's throat with your words, or when you cut them off, you could be very cold about it, very just dismissive, very much like they don't matter, they never mattered in your life, you don't care. It's like this, you have a warmth, but you have a deep coldness and a deep detachment. And this was created in a past life, and you may deal with it this lifetime, but this energy was created out of, like I said, it's like one minute you feel like you don't need anyone, and then the next minute you feel like you do need people. It's just kind of just like one extreme to the next, okay? It's kind of like there's no true middle ground. That there's difficulty finding that middle ground, difficulty being yielding. It's either you're too rigid or too yielding. You're too dismissive or too enthralled in the situation. You're too cold or you're too hot. It is one or the other. There's no true balance. And so it's like you would, for example, some of you would cut off people who were actually helpful in your life, but they either said or did something that you didn't agree with, and you would just cut them off. But the people who were not helpful, the people who really did not care for you and cherish you and honor you, and they weren't supportive of you, they weren't really helpful to you, you would keep those people around and not really see them for who they really were, and see them for like their destruction or like the damage that they could cause in your life. And it's like you didn't see it until it was too late. And then when it was just so far gone, you were able to see how these people were part of your demise, or this person or this situation or whatever it was. It was like that caused you destruction. It caused you death. It caused you to lose everything. But someone that was really actually supportive and actually could have helped you, you cut them at the knees so quick, and you were just dismissed and done with them. But you could have kept that person around to help further whatever it is that you were doing, or help you with your journey, or whatever the situation may be. And for some of you, I feel there's an energy of that this lifetime. There's an energy of lacking balance, or not seeing things as clearly as you should, or not being as grounded in situations to really see things for what they are, but then walking away from situations that could potentially be helpful to you in the long run, but being a bit blinded to that because, I don't know, like I said, it's like this energy of like, I don't need anyone, I don't need you, I don't need anything, to people who could actually help you. But then the people who you think would be helpful to you, they leave you out in the cold at some point. they seem like they sell you this like dream. They sell you like, oh, we're here for you. We're going to do this and we're going to do that. But those are really the people that end up, backstabbing you or betraying you or hurting you. Okay. Let's get some more. This is very interesting. This is very interesting. And you see this? This is like, you see this fox here? It's focusing. Okay, yeah. So you see this fox here? And it's like this other fox has the rabbit in the mouth. And it's like, you don't see this stuff coming. You think that this fox has your back. You think this fox has made it like, this fox has created this world like, I got your back. I'm with you. I'm doing this and that. But this fox is really like not supportive of you. It's really, really like secretly here to hurt you or may want to hurt you or just doesn't have your best interest at heart. And it's like sometimes many of you are blinded to this. And again, we're not getting into that this reading. It could be like karmic situations, like lessons you have to learn. That's probably what it is. You have to learn and grow within your discernment. Okay. And that's the thing that I'm getting. Some of you, you don't allow people to stay in your life long enough sometimes to grow with your discernment and grow within the lessons to really see people for who they are. But let's get some more out. Okay. Passion, intense passion began in another life. Soulmate, effortless love, partnership, codependency. This can only go so far, heal and grow. Ancient Egypt, high priest, priestess, wisdom. India, love. Wow. Okay. So this part is getting ready to be about love. Love, this began in another life and will live on for more. Okay. Warrior, fighter of wars and battles, always on the defense, fight for beliefs, imbalances remain from battles. Okay. So let's tap into this. Okay. This part is clearly going to be about love because we have a bunch of cards here talking about this. So within your love life, okay, past life healing, there's codependency within your love life. And there's nothing wrong with that. We all deal with it, okay? That's part of the lessons that we come here to learn. We come here to learn how to be independent in our own energy and how to fully love ourselves and fully come back to that place of unconditional love and acceptance. That's part of the plan here on earth. That's what we should be learning. However, every lifetime we don't get there. Okay, it's a journey. Every life journey is different. We don't always get there. So you have a history of codependent love situations. Okay, situations where you felt like you needed another person in order to feel complete and whole. Situations where you and this other person would trade in toxic behavior, meaning, this person is codependent on you, you are codependent on them, and there goes that toxicity passing back and forth. Intense passion, you have very passionate, loving connections. Many of you with the soulmate energy here and this love coming through, the loves that you've had this lifetime, you've had past lives with these people. And some of you, this existed in ancient Egypt. If you feel like you have a connection here with ancient Egypt, okay, some of you have multiple lifetimes in ancient Egypt, and you've had many of the lovers that you've experienced, you've had past lives with them, whether it was ancient Egypt or India, or maybe you live in India this lifetime, okay? But you have a connection with India and ancient Egypt. And the thing is that you've been trying to learn how to be independent in your own energy through your love life, through your partnerships, through your loving connections. Love is a big theme for you. You are a lover. You love to be in love, but you have to find that love within you. Okay. And this is what these lovers push you to heal the wounds within. You heal through your connections. You heal through your love life. Okay. So if you find yourself falling in love with different people, that's normal. Like you have a lot of soulmates. You have a lot of lovers here on earth. And like I said, some of the loves are deeper than others. Okay. Some of them are going to be a little bit longer lasting. Some of them may be quick. Nonetheless, it's all here to grow you. It's all here to heal you and to grow you. And for some of you, these loving connections are revisiting the wounds of the past. Meaning when you connect with some of these lovers, you are revisiting past life connections, past life wounds, past life situations that you and this person did not get to finish out whatever it is you needed to finish. So many of you connect with people in order to clear that karma, to clear the wounds, to heal the wounds, or the universe creates the opportunity for alignment to heal these things. Whether you choose to heal it or not, that's your choice. It's all a choice here. The universe will prepare you and set you up to heal, to come together to heal. You may think, oh, it's just about falling in love and sex and like, oh, romance and we get to be with each other. Yeah, that part too. But it's also about healing, having the opportunity to heal and to learn and to grow, because it's all about growth. It's all about expansion. So it's a choice to heal. It's a choice to grow. It's a choice to learn. So the universe can prepare it for you every single day, all day, set you up, stars align, everything. But if you don't make the choice to do that, you're going to just keep repeating the cycle over and over. And many of you may attract the same type of partners over and over, or you attract the same, it's different partners, but it's like the same story all over again. This person is doing the same thing that person did, or this person is just like that other person. And it's because lessons that need to be learned and that growth that needs to happen. Okay, so the passionate connections that you develop with the people that you connect with, these are from past lives. And a lot of times that passion is fueled by the past life karma. You know what I'm saying? Like, say, for example, this person betrayed you. This person could have killed you. This person, and like, yeah, that happens. You think like, oh, if the person loves me so much, how could they kill me? This happens all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a situation where it's like the love gets so out of control, it could turn into hate and jealousy and all types of things. So all these things you're trying to sort out. Okay, now let's talk about the warrior. You have, from part of your past life healing is healing the wounds of being in battles, feeling like the world is against you, feeling like you always have to defend yourself, feeling like you're always having to prove yourself, feeling like you're always having to fight for what you believe in. You're always having to fight for what is right and, fight for like to have your voice being heard. That needs to be healed. You know your truth. You know your honesty. You don't have to prove anything to anyone. You don't have to fight for it. When I say fight, meaning like you're going to have your own fight. Everyone has their own journey, their own path. But you don't have to feel like you're always on the defense and you always have to fight for what you believe in. You just are who you are. You just are going to be who you're going to be. So there's no fight. The battle is within you. Are you battling yourself or are you battling other people? Heal that energy. There's nothing that you have to fight for. Yes, whatever it is that you're here to do on earth, there will be a fight, but it's not going to have to be this contentious battle that you're used to. Heal this battle within you. Because some of you, there's a battle within your energy, a battle with equalizing your energy, finding that equilibrium, finding that balance, okay? Now let's continue here. Let's talk about how is this past life affecting you now, or these past life energies affecting you now. Okay, the arts, trust and faith, leaving or travel, monk or nun, and scribe or writer. Okay, so it's affecting your creativity for some of you, okay? It's affecting your creativity with the arts here. And scribe, many of you have very gifted talents with creativity. You're very creative, okay? And what's happening is because you're having difficulty really anchoring that energy. This is not for everyone, okay? For some of you, you're having difficulty really balancing your energy in order to unlock more of your gifts and your talents and your creativity, okay? Balance is going to be huge for you. Balance with your love life, balance with your career, balance with your own energies, your own emotions, your mental body, your physical body, your spiritual body, your soul, balance. It's very important because when you're not balanced, it blocks your creativity, it blocks your inspiration, it blocks your ideas, it blocks you from unlocking your natural gifts. Okay. Now, trust and faith, many of you, your faith in the higher power of the universe, your trust, these things have been broken. These things have been compromised. These things have been tested, okay? You've lost faith. You've lost faith in the process. You've lost faith in miracles, or you've just lost faith in like humanity for some of you. You felt like people are always here to judge you, or you felt like people are always here to fight with you, or you've always had to fight. You've had to fight for everything, or people are just here to betray you, or people are just here to hurt you, and it's not true. The people that have come into your life are here to teach you and to help you to grow and help you to learn and help you to expand. Whether this is growing within your discernment, growing within your intuition, growing with your sense of who you are, whatever it is, it's about growth and it's about expansion and it's about you becoming your best self. And so when you have this, this way of being where you feel like, everything, you always have to be on the defense. Everyone's out to get you. This is you not trusting in the higher power or the universe, whatever you resonate with. This is you not trusting that you're protected. You're not trusting that you're safe because you don't feel safe. You're going to have to cultivate that level of safety within and knowing that you are protected and that you are safe and that you are here to do what you're here to do and you are fully supported, fully loved, fully protected, and fully safe, okay? And again, with this leaving, this is again for some of you not knowing when to walk away, not knowing when to stay, not knowing when to give things a chance. It's like this energy of, again, strengthening your discernment, not knowing when it's time for you to move forward and to leave situations or people or frequencies behind, and then staying too long when it's time for you to leave. It's like that, really having that level of discernment and trusting what you are being told intuitively. And, the and this is again with you, when you balance your energy, and I see 12:12 on the clock. When you balance your energy, you have a clear channel. You're clear, you're balanced, and you can receive that information and you could trust your intuition and trust your inner guidance and trust your level of discernment. But when you're not balanced, you have difficulty trusting because there's so much going on. You don't know who to trust. You don't know if you could trust yourself. You don't know if you could trust other people. It's a paranoia energy here as well because of unbalanced energy. And some of you, I am getting for some of you, it could be addictions that are affecting that level of balance for you. It's situations, again, it's just like a lot of unbalanced energy. So there's going to be a lot of inner chaos. There's going to be a lot going on in the mental space, a lot going on in your physical body where you're paranoid about things, and there may not be anything for you to be paranoid about. But then the things that you should have more of like, okay, I need to pay attention to this, or this is something that's concerning, you're ignoring the red flags, okay? So really strengthening that and finding that balance. Now let's get your final messages out. Okay. Power and intention. Yes. Ease and grace. Strength and guidance. Okay. So right now you have a lot of guidance and support. Okay. So right now you have a lot of strength, or you have a lot of guidance and support that's strengthening you to move forward. Many of you, again, this balance. Balance is really big for you this lifetime. That's a huge theme for you this lifetime, finding balance. And so you're being supported and you are really being strengthened. Many of you, this is at night, like, you're receiving a lot of downloads and guidance at night, whether it's while you sleep or before you go to sleep. It's coming through in the night space, okay? And sleep and rest is going to be very important for you right now because many of you are being, your chakras are being healed and upgraded. Many of you have archangels upgrading you and your chakras at night. The angels are here to upgrade you, okay? And they're trying to ease you into balance. They're easing you into more grace. They're easing you because they want you to trust again. Some of you have lost your faith. You've lost your sense of trust. You've lost your sense of hope. Okay, I'm getting that. That's not for everyone, but for some of you, I am getting that. And they want you to trust again. They want you to believe again. They want you to say yes to life, say yes to change. For some of you, I'm hearing something specific here. Whatever's coming to your mind at this time, it's a yes. If you have a question about something or you've been wondering something, you've been like waiting for that yes or waiting for the green light or waiting for whatever, yes, okay? Whatever is coming to you. Right now is the time to have intentions. Make new intentions. Continue to have that divine intention in the things that you are doing. Divine intention meaning the highest good for all. You are included in that. And recognizing your power, but again, working on balance, having grace for yourself, easing into grace, easing into harmony, easing into balance, recognizing your power, but not abusing your power, not being obsessed with control, but just following that divine guidance, okay? So if no one told you that they love you today, I love you. Thank you for being here. I'm so grateful that you are here. Love yourself. Take care of yourself. Get your rest. Heal yourself. Find the balance. You have all of the support and guidance and help to help you on your journey. Resources are here. Support is available to you. You have it all. The answers are within you. Trust yourself. Balance yourself so you can really unlock your gifts more and trust that inner guidance is available because you know you have the answers within. You're very gifted, very talented, very intuitive. So thank you, and I'll see you next time. Hi, Pile 3. Welcome. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Divine Healing with Love experience. Welcome back to the capital LOVE tribe. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up for yourself. Thank you for your love and your support. My name is Nicole. Let's get into it. Okay, ask and receive. So, past life healing. You had struggles with your faith, struggles with trusting, and struggles with receiving. Okay, many of you would ask, but you did not feel you were worthy of receiving, or you didn't believe that you would receive, or you didn't believe in, like, let's just say, for example, many of you have blockages with believing that miracles exist, or that you could receive abundance, or you could receive this, you could receive that. Some of you, it's like your faith would be tested, and you were not given the things you were asked for because it was a way to test you, a way to, like, the higher power of the universe was testing your faith, testing your sense of beliefs. And when you did not receive whatever it was you were asking for, you felt like you were abandoned. You felt like you were not heard. You felt like you were not supported. So there was difficulty here with asking and receiving, but also prayer, faith, trust, but also your ability to receive. Some of you felt like you would have to do everything on your own, or you just didn't feel supported, okay? And you could have those struggles this lifetime. But let's get some more messages out. Okay, 4 of Swords. Okay, the Fool. Seven of Wands. The Star. The World. Yeah, I feel like some of you may struggle with this lifetime. 5 of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. The Moon. Wow, this is some big energy here. We have a bunch of major arcanas. Many of you are very powerful. Very powerful. Okay, 10 of Cups and 9 of Cups. Wow. Okay. Do this. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay. All right, let's tap into this. Many of you, you just felt like your prayers were not answered. Or it's like, okay, I'm getting a few different things. Like I was saying, many of you, it's like you would ask for something and you would not receive it. And it wasn't because it was not owed to you, or it wasn't because you didn't deserve it. Nothing like that. You didn't receive it either. It's because of like protection, protecting you from something. Like maybe what you were asking for was not supposed to be something that was given to you. I'm getting like some of this was blessing in disguise type energy. Or if it wasn't that, it was a situation where you didn't get what you received because you were being tested with your beliefs. Okay. And it was like when you didn't get what you wanted to receive, you chose to like not really believe in, like not have faith in the higher power, not have faith in the universe, whatever you resonate with, not have that level of faith. It was almost like you felt like, okay, I'm asking for help. I'm trying to get the help. I'm not getting the help that I need. So I'm just going to make my own way. I'm just going to become super independent and very just self-reliant. And it's like, I know that I can depend on myself and I don't need anyone or any. It was almost like you completely lost your faith. You felt like, yeah, many of you like completely lost your faith. It just, you felt like it was only you. Like you felt like it was like no God, or you felt like, God left you out, or, the higher power of the universe didn't love you, didn't want to help you. And that was not true. That was not true at all. But many of you turned your back on that because you just felt like, what you asked for, you didn't receive. And so you felt like you had to make it happen. And some of you may carry this. I'm not saying that you don't believe in the higher power or the universe, but you may be carrying that pain still because you may feel like, again, if you can't make it happen, it's not going to happen. Like there is no, there's no one else, nothing else, no divine intervention. Like you are the divine intervention. Like you have to make it happen. And this is about trusting in the co-creation process, trusting that you co-create. Okay. But I feel like for some of you, you may be lacking a level of trust or belief, or again, you have this energy of you feel like you have to go after what you want and you feel like you have to make it happen. Now, for some of you, you did believe in the higher power or did still have trust in the higher power, but you were you had difficulty with receiving help, receiving love, receiving support, receiving gifts, abundance. It was like you just felt like, again, if you don't get it, it's not going to happen. That like that's the energy that I'm getting. Like it's all on you. Some of you may even feel like that this lifetime. Like you may feel this level of burden or this level of like, you carry burdens, or like you have to make it happen. Everything is on you. Everything falls on your shoulders. And, this is just a side note. Whatever you resonate with, the higher power of the universe or your spiritual team, whatever it is, they're telling you, put the bags down, put the burdens down, like let us help. Some of you are almost getting in your own way. It's this energy of you've done so much and you do take action and you do go after it, but allow the magic, allow yourself to receive, the help, support, allow yourself to receive that abundance that you've done what you can do. And now you could sit back and it could just happen now. Because again, I feel like many of you have been through situations where, again, you felt like you had to step up. You felt like you had to make it happen because there was no way out. It was like, and this is that past life energy as well. Like, it was just you. You could only depend on yourself. You had to make it happen. Even if you had a family or you had loved ones and people around, it was still all on you. And you may again still be carrying that energy that if you don't do it, it's not going to happen. If you don't make a way, it's not going to get done. If you don't step in and handle it, it just won't happen. And that's that belief that you're still carrying. And that's not true. You can allow help. Your prayers do get heard. Your prayers will get answered. You have to recognize sometime that things happen in divine timing, and you have to allow things to happen as well and trust it and have. Okay, let's continue. Let's find out what else is going on. But many of you too, it's like you're meant to like have your wildest dreams come true this lifetime. That's what I want to say. You're meant to have like your wildest dreams come true, and it can only come true if you believe it. Like you're meant to come from this ultra independent, this uber, like many of you are going to be, or you are successful, very independent, very, again, self-reliant, but you're meant to have that completion. Like you're meant to have your wildest dreams. Many of you yearn to be in a loving connection, having a family or healthy community, healthy friendships, healthy, stable relationships and family, stuff like that. And you're meant to have these things happen. But it's about, do you believe? Do you believe if you ask, you will receive this? Because this is, you've struggled with this in past lives. Okay, let's find out some more. Plane crash, Africa, inner child, rainforest, and twin flame. Okay, so twin flame, chaser, runner, dynamic, imbalanced relationship, karma, attachment, love language. Okay, some of you. All right, let me get into this. Okay, some of you had like this is going to be random, but like some of you may like be very into like rainforest and like survival, into like the jungle. Like some of you got into like a plane crash and like you were like left out in the jungle, or like you were stranded in the jungle. Some of you had to you like, let's just say you had a life where it was like you were in the jungle surviving by yourself, or like surviving like you and the animals, or you and like only a couple of people. Some of you, your survival instincts and your independent nature, this did not just begin this lifetime. Like you have had many lifetimes being like this survivalist, being this ultra independent person, being the leader of a tribe or leader of a community. And like there's just this energy of just like allowing help, receiving help, receiving love, receiving support. Like it's like any problem that you have, you figure it out. Any issue that comes about, you sort it out. Like, and this is whether this is against spiritual support, physical support. It's just, you just feel like you have to do it all. And this may be something that's kind of unconscious. This may be a subconscious energy that you may not be aware of. But your past lives need for you to know that this started from past lives, okay? And many of you have had a lot of childhood trauma in past lives related to this, where you had to become very self-reliant and independent at a young age. So in your past lives, you've struggled with letting yourself play, letting yourself laugh, allowing yourself to have a good time. It's always about results. It's always about building. It's always about the next problem, solving the next issue. It's always about kind of like the sternness or rigidity or strictness, or all work and no fun, all work and no play. Some of you even have a difficult time, like you had difficulties in the past lives with having fun, relaxing. It was like, because again, many of you, I'm getting a leadership energy as well. So it's like many of you were leaders and everyone depended on you. You're used to caring for everyone. You're used to accommodating for everyone. You're used to providing for everyone. So you sometimes feel guilty for having fun, or you feel guilty for, and again, I feel like this could be subconscious. This could be a situation where you are not very aware of this. It's like you kind of, when you have fun, it doesn't always feel, it feels like, okay, it's time to get back to work. And it's like, this is because in the past, in your past lives, you didn't allow yourself to receive the gift of relaxing, or receive the gift of rest, or receive the gift of play, or receiving just the gift to laugh and have a good time, you know? And for some of you, it's like, you may have, like, you know, you may not identify with twin flame, but you may have had like relationships that were just imbalanced, you know, loving relationships. They had attachments, they were imbalanced. It's like, you know, chaser runner dynamic, where it's like you're on this page of like wanting to be involved with someone, and then they're running away. And then the other person is on the page of wanting to be with you, and you're running away. It's like imbalances in your relationship. Many of you are being asked to, like, for this lifetime, it's like to enjoy life and to enjoy love and relationships, whether this is friendships, family relationships, romantic. It's about enjoying life and like receiving the gift of living, receiving the gift of laughter, receiving the gift of not always having to solve the next problem, not always having to go back to work, not always having to just keep doing for people, giving the gift of love. Like, what is that saying? Live, laugh, love. I don't know. I feel like I'm messing it up, but whatever. Like having that mantra of living life, of enjoying life and loving life. Many of you have had past lives in Africa. You've had past lives in the rainforest. Like I said, I'm just getting like this energy of, many of you have a special connection with nature. You have a special connection with the desert. You have this survivalist instinct. You know how to survive in any conditions. Okay, I have to just say that. Many of you, this is in your Akashic. Whether you realize this or not, you know how to survive in any conditions. You could literally put you in the jungle by yourself right now and you will survive. You could be out there for months and you will survive. Like that, at some point, you're going to get rescued and they're going to be like, how did you do it? Like, you have what it takes. Some of you may be very successful, very results driven. I'm just getting like this super successful self-made energy here. Okay, now let's find out how are these past lives affecting you this lifetime? I honestly feel like everything is running together, but you know, let's find out some more here. Okay, health, lessons and blessings, Atlantis, medicine man, medicine woman, and karmic relationship. Okay, so let's start with the karmic relationship. Many of you have found yourself in a lot of, so many of you, you know, and I mean, they, you know, we call it karmic relationship, right? And that has a negative connotation in some of these, you know, in society sometimes. People view that sometimes as something negative. Karmic relationships are not negative. Karmic and karma is about lessons, and we see repeating messages here. This is about lessons and growth. Everything is about growth and ascension. And sometimes when people talk about karmic relationships, they automatically think that that's a negative thing, that's a horrible thing. It's not. It's about learning with this other person teaching you the lessons that you need to learn, and you teaching this other person lessons that they need to learn. Okay. Now, when there's a lot of karma attached to the relationship, that means that there are a lot of wounds or a lot of healing that needs to be done, or just a lot of things that need to be sorted through. Okay. Many of you have encountered a lot of karmic relationships this lifetime. Now, this does not always have to be romantic. It could be, but it could also be familial and platonic. These people teach you. These people teach you. And for many of you, I feel like it's a lot of lessons around you receiving. with this ask and receive here. These people are teaching you that you're worthy of receiving, you're worthy of having balance in your life, you're worthy of laughing, you're worthy of not just always being here to solve everyone else's problems. You're worthy of allowing someone to help you, allowing yourself to be protected, allowing yourself to be nurtured, allowing yourself to be cared for. That's something that's really sticking out here, because I feel like, again, there's issues around that, okay? And it's because past lives you've done it all by yourself. And again, I feel like you're doing it all by yourself this lifetime. But this lifetime, that's a part of the lesson. You're getting a lot of lessons around that. And the more that you recognize that, you become aware of this, because these people, some of you may attract like the total opposite of yourself. Like the people you attract, like let's just say if you are, kind of like, let's just say you're just kind of by the book. I'm not saying that you are, but let's just say, for example, if you're a by the book person, or you could even have a rigid stance on some things, or you could even be considered like an authoritarian figure, or like, you like for things to go a certain way, you're regimented, things like that. You may attract a person that's completely a free spirit. This person is totally opposite of you. They go by their own rules. They don't follow the book. They don't do this. They don't do that. They may even have a rebellious nature. Like, I feel like many of you attract your total opposite, because these people are trying to show you not only how to live life, but how to enjoy life and how to see a different perspective of life, to how to see outside of, because some of you do have a very fixed perception or perspective of the world. And a lot of that is because of what you've dealt with in past lives, and you always having to be there for yourself. And so these people are teaching you how to flow. You learn a lot through your relationships. We all learn a lot through our relationships, but in particular, you do. Your people, the people that you connect with, they're trying to show you not only how to heal those wounds, but how to let love in, how to let laughter in, how to let the light in, how to let life in, how to live life. Some of you may just work all the time. Like you only really get your fulfillment from working. And then you end up connecting with a person in a romantic sense that they have a great balance between work and play. And they love to laugh, and they love to live, and they love to live every day like there's no tomorrow, things like that. And it's like, that may be a bit, unnerving at first. It's kind of like, whoa, this is a little too much. It's a little too much going on. What's happening? But that person is meant to grow you and teach you how to receive every moment like a gift, and how to be present, and how you don't always have to solve the problem, and how you can just flow, and how you can just let this energy flow and, enjoy the magic. You know what I mean? For some of you, this is affecting your health this lifetime. Some of you may go through health issues, and I feel like a lot of this is like stress induced. And stress induced because you feel like you have everything on you, or you feel like you carry too many burdens, or there's just, again, a lack of balance between work and play. And, you have healing capabilities. Like I said, you're so, like, I feel like many of you in this pile have a pretty clear perspective of your gifts and your talents in the physical, but you're not tapping into your metaphysical gifts, meaning the things that you have within you that you can't see, but you just know. Like, you have a lot of things within you outside of what, like spiritual gifts that you can't see in the physical, but it's that magic again. It just comes out. Many of you have a strong claircognizant ability, where you just have a knowing. You just know, like, when to take action. You know when it's time to strike. You know when it's time to make a move. Like, you have a lot of gifts that you can't see, but it's felt. And Unlock the magic. Unlock the magic within you. Let the people in your life help you. This is how you receive. You can't see it all on your own, and they're trying to show you you can allow help. You can allow someone to help you see a different side of life and to see that you have different parts of you that you're not even aware of, that you could tap into, that's there to help you on your journey. And many of you, the more you allow help, the more you receive this and allow things to happen, and allow yourself to really take time to learn what these people are teaching you. You get blessed. You get blessed tenfold. Like, your wealth will go up tremendously every single time. Okay. Many of you with this Atlantis energy here, you have a connection with Atlantis as well. But this is also saying that you're being taught to flow this lifetime, to have more of a flow, and to trust yourself in the flow. Some of you have an energy of you don't even want to drink too much, or I'm not saying like you need to drink too much. It's like there's just this energy of you have to control every single thing. Like, you may not want to you may not want to smoke weed because you don't want to be out of control. You may not want to have a drink. You don't want to be out of control. And again, there's nothing wrong. I'm not saying that like you have to drink or you have to use drugs or anything like that. But there's this thing of not wanting to lose control. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. If you want to have a cocktail, you can have a cocktail. If you want to, just got to flow and trust yourself. And like, that's what you're really being taught this lifetime. And you really get taught this through your relationships. Like I said, particularly your romantic partners, I feel like many of you attract partners that are completely opposite of you. And that is for a reason. Those people are meant to grow you, teach you, and show you the lighter side of life. Okay, let's get your healing messages. Earth and ground. Transformation, compassion, and no. Okay. So whatever it is that's coming to your mind when you look at this card, no, that's your answer. Okay. That's going to be different for everyone here, but that's just something that's coming through here. Whatever it is you're asking yourself and you look at that card, the answer is no. Right now, you're transforming. Transformation is a huge, huge thing for you right now. And many of you are breaking down beliefs that no longer serve you, and you're letting go of situations and people that no longer serve you. Have compassion for yourself. Have compassion for your journey. Have compassion for what you're going through. Right now, you're really being asked to nurture yourself. Nurture yourself through this transformation. Tell yourself you're doing a great job. Encourage yourself. Nurture yourself. Tell yourself you're amazing. Tell yourself how beautiful you are. Tell yourself how gifted you are. And continue to ground your energy, because transformation is not easy. And so the more you're shifting and changing, you have to ground and you have to stay present and rooted in reality, rooted in your physical reality, rooted in what's happening right now, here and now, okay? And having compassion for that, because the more you love and give yourself compassion and grace, the more this transformation will be simpler. And it's not going to be as difficult as it may seem. Okay. Some of you could benefit by going to be into nature, taking the time to really ground that energy and connect with Mother Earth. And, again, be rooted, grounded. Many of you have a grounding presence for others, but ground your energy. Some of you may be dealing with a lot of anxiety right now, anxiety of the unknown, anxiety of what's happening next. And that's the point. You're not supposed to know what's happening next. You're supposed to let things unfold and allow things to happen. This is what I'm saying. For some of you, there's been this energy of you have to just keep doing. And right now, for many of you, you're asked to allow, surrender, let go, and allow. And that's why you're being asked to be compassionate with yourself and ground your energy, okay? Because this transformation is taking you to some unknown places, and that's the point. So enjoy the ride, surrender, let go, allow, and ground your energy. If no one told you that they love you today, I love you. I'm proud of you. Thank you for being here. Be gentle with yourself. Nurture yourself. Love yourself. Continue to guide yourself on this journey and trust yourself. You have it all. Trust yourself. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.